Hi, so a little video review of a new knife I've got here. This is a Victorinox Classic in the aluminium scales, which in this instance are blue. So this is a very small knife. I've bought this to hang on a keychain. As they say, the most useful tool is the one that you have with you when you need it, sort of thing. So I figured having this with me all the time would probably turn into the knife that I end up using the most. So if I get a nice small one, I'm likely to be carrying that more often. So let's open it up. Opening it up with one of its bigger brothers. This is, I think, the Alox Solo. I think this one's discontinued now, but you can still get it. If you want to know where, just pop me a PM. Let's open this up. Interesting, I'm just filming this under a little lighting tent which I got very cheap off eBay, and I like to do my videos mainly in daylight because that seems to give the best effect, as you'd expect. But let's see how this one turns out. But anyway, let's get back to the knife. So first of all, nice little surprise, it's in its little pouch. No practical use because I don't think you'd use that day to day. Little velvet line, but gives a nice feel to the package. And there's the knife itself. Very small, very small really. I'd judge its size by the size of the box, and that's somewhat smaller. So got a nice knife pouch, and no instructions. I'm sure I can work it out. So let's put that to one side. So as you can see, you've got the aluminium scales in blue. You've got the Victorinox logo embossed there, which is quite unusual. Most knives come with it, or most of the Alox knives come with that blank, so you could have that engraved for your own name, but it's quite nice to have the Alox, the Victorinox logo there. You've got a split ring to hang it on your keychain, and then you've got the tools. So first of all, you've got a nail file with a small screwdriver, flathead screwdriver at the end. So reasonably functional nail file there. And then you've got the single small blade, which is very small, feels reasonably sharp. There you go. So that's the tools on that side. So you've got the nail file, flathead screwdriver, a small single blade, and then on this side of the knife you've got a very small pair of classic Swiss Army knife scissors. So let's have a little go cutting with those. As you can expect, any cutting exercise with this is going to be a bit of a slow task, but yeah, perfectly usable. All I'd say is probably the spring could do with a little bit more tension. It feels a little bit light, but no, perfectly serviceable. And let's see if that blade's nice and sharp. What I would say is that, not that you'd expect sort of a rugged performance tool, but the backspring on that is very light. But for the small task you do, you'd probably cut like that. You'd probably take some care with it. Oh, got it around the wrong way. Yep. Okay, nice sharp blade there. So I think the only thing to do now is to compare it with a few of its Swiss Army knife brothers and sisters, just for size. So as we started off with the Alox Solo, and this is one of the larger bladed Swiss Army knives. Just compare that side by side. So as you can see, it's a very dainty little knife, very slender. Blade size is pretty small. There's that one, and then you have the Alox Farmer. It's a very similar knife to that one. Same blade size. I won't put those side by side because they're so similar. Victorinox Waiter, so one of their medium-sized blades. So this really is a tiny little chap. But let's compare it to something a bit more akin to it. I'd say this is the Leatherman sort of offering in that class, which is the Leatherman style. That's got pretty much the same tools actually. That's got a blade which I think feels a little bit more usable. Certainly the back spring's a bit stronger, and similarly it's got around the back here you've got a nail file and a little dainty pair of scissors. Oh, that's right, dainty pair of scissors, which I can't get out at the moment. There you go. And actually, the spring on those are a little bit better. So that's the Leatherman offering, which I'd say is in a comparable class. So all in all, I think it's an attractive little keychain tool. Certainly very light. Quite a classic feel to it. But actually, its nearest competitor in my collection, the Leatherman style, I think might well have the edge. But I guess the proof is in the pudding, so I'll get out there and carry them. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.